Hello and welcome to another Project Falcon Punch video top 5 guest list. I'm your host Dan, and with me today I've got a very special guest. Today we have Yuriofwind. Say hello.
Hi, I'm Obscure. What's up? How you doing?
Well, I'm doing okay. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing peachy. It's a great year.
What a way to celebrate 2020, eh? By talking about games.
I know. Well, I mean, it's the only good part of the goddamn year. Try not to swear. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, that's alright. YouTube's already demonetized my videos anyway. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Shoutouts to YouTube. This video brought to you by YouTube.
So, yeah, other than 2020 being the state that it is, how's your games been? Like playing games and whatnot?
Let me tell you, video games came out this year, and I played them. I can think of only 5, actually.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Okay, then we're good.
What's your number 5 then?
Cyberpunk.
Nice. I'll ask you then, have you been playing this on PC or console?
I've been playing on PS4 Pro.
Ah, same.
Everyone at home, just imagine what that's like. You could probably look up some interesting videos on YouTube also. Bugs aside, though, and maybe some not the most honest marketing, I've sunk like 40 hours into that game.
Damn.
It ticks those same kind of boxes that a Fallout game would. So it's like, okay, loot, guns, and then piss off whatever police force is in control.
What class did you go with? Was it Nomad, Street Racer, or what's the other one? The corporate one?
City Kid. I don't even know what that is.
I think it's the Street Kid one. I think that's the one, right?
Yeah, well, you're in the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I started there as well, actually.
Glitch City. I fell through the ground one time, but it was pretty cool.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and it auto-saved while I was falling, so it kept reloading that.
That sounds annoying. Have you had many crashes at all?
2, but they were pre-patched.
Okay.
While I did play a lot of hours, a lot of that was just sticking around. And again, pissing off the police.
Nice. So, what have you got as your number 4 favourite game of the year?
This is the part where I try and remember what games came out. Oh, I guess it's Persona 5 Royal.
Oh, okay. I have not played the Royal version, but I played the original. Are you a fan of the original one?
I am. I'm not sure if we're past the point where we're allowed to talk about spoilers, or Atlas will come to your house and slap you.
I'll put the spoilers on the screen now. I'll fair warning if anyone doesn't want...
Oh, I'm not going to spoil the game for anyone.
Oh, okay. All right, I gotcha. You're just worried about the Atlas coming knocking on your door.
Yeah.
Take down notice.
But yeah, it's a really solid game. I like it a lot. I could not, for the life of me, tell you what what improvements they added, because it never seemed as noticeable as going from like vanilla Persona 4 to Golden, where those differences were like night and day. These seem to be woven a lot more discreetly into the overall experience.
Would you say it's still the definitive version though, like this version, if you want to play Persona 5?
Oh yeah, I mean, I would assume for all sakes and purposes this would be the canon version.
Right, gotcha. What were they added? What are the new additions of this game compared to the original?
There's one new character that they show in advertisements who may or may not join your party. I don't know.
Ooh.
Mysteries. Gotta buy the game, find out. It's on sale right now.
Gaming mysteries.
That's right. Some other people do that segment now too, so I don't do it as much. But anyways, they add team up attacks, which are they're fucking fantastic. There's this really cool one I can't mention because it blatantly spoils the... I'll shut up. But you'll know it when you see it. You don't get it until like the very end of the game.
Okay, I mean, I just think that the flashiness of both the original and Royale are like so cool.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
So Yuri, what have you got as your number 3 game?
I keep forgetting what games came out. Hold on. Don't put this part in the video. Yakuza Yakuza 7. That's its name. I can't help but have a feeling that they're gonna like eventually just Oh yeah, this was Yakuza 7. Whoops! Around the time the next one comes out. But Yakuza 7, or Like a Dragon, depending on where you live, is one of the best JRPGs I've played in years.
Really? Wow.
I know a lot of people were worried because Yakuza is a beat 'em up series, or I'd list it like an action RPG because you are leveling up and whatnot. And I know there was a lot of people apprehensive about the whole turn-based RPG thing, which I guess rightfully so.
Yeah, because I mean, like, obviously this developer's just been making Yakuza games for the last nearly 20 years, and then all of a sudden they're just going to completely like left turn and go, no, we're not making a JRPG now.
And me being Mr. Hey, I like turn-based things, I was all for that, and meanwhile the fan base was like disintegrating around me, I guess. But
are you a Yakuza fan then?
Yeah, I've played them all, as well as Judgment. In fact, I own I don't know if you remember the little scandal with that game where one of the actors...
Yeah, with the voice actor, right?
I own a a imported copy from before that it was pulled from the.
Ooh, I bet that's worth a few now, right?
Yeah, I'm not selling it, but I do own Judge Eye's cocaine.
Judge Eye's cocaine version, yes.
I mean, the box is white.
So, Like a Dragon, is that, or Yakuza 7, whichever you want to call it, is it a long game like most JRPGs?
Yakuza's so full of stuff, always. They had a mini kart game that plays pretty well, like pretty close to Mario Kart. It's more or less like the same concept.
It's a game that like almost intimidates me because I've played a couple of Yakuza games but never really got fully into them, and like to hear that this big JRPG, I know it's got new characters and stuff, so maybe this is a good entry point, but it does kind of scare me off just knowing how big it is.
Even though some main characters from the main Yakuza series do show up, it is not required that you know anything about the other Yakuza games to actually play this.
Gotcha. That's good to know, actually.
It's like Judgment in that it's, even though it takes place in that world and maybe even characters from that world will show up, it's not their story.
I'm guessing that's probably why they didn't call it Yakuza 7 over here, just to confuse people or like make it sound daunting that you need to have played like 6 other games.
Possibly, although I do think they will add 7 to it at some point.
Well, speaking of numbers, what is your number 2?
Did any Switch games come out this year?
Animal Crossing, Hyrule Warriors,
Animal
Paper
Crossing,
Mario.
I think that one.
Yeah?
I couldn't remember. Animal Crossing sounds good though. So Animal Crossing, great game.
Poured quite a lot of hours into it.
Yeah, I did for a while, and then I didn't for like a couple months, and now I'm afraid to play it.
Yeah.
Because I know it's got to be full of weeds and Tom Nook's assassin forces all around the town ready to take me out.
Cockroaches live.
Oh, God. I could nuclear strike the town. It wouldn't matter.
So did you play many of the other Animal Crossing games?
Yeah. The first one I played was the N64 port GameCube.
Oh, so you're a hardcore fan over here.
Yeah, I'm way into collecting things and putting them in my inventory. So I'm a big fan.
Inevitably going, oh, I've got not enough space in my inventory, damn it.
That's why I get, like, the basement, and I'll be honest, my house looks like shit. I go out and I'll, like, catch fish, and I'll be like, oh, well, I can't give this to... But it's, like, excess stuff. So it's stuff I can't give to the museum because they won't take it anymore. And it's like, okay, well, I can only sell it, but it's 3 a.m., so I guess I'm going to put all this stuff in every corner of my house so I can go collect more of it, at which point I'm going to put all that stuff outside my house. It's a whole clusterfuck, and also there's weeds everywhere.
So would you say you're more of a sort of a collector selling kind of guy in Animal Crossing rather than like a maker?
Yeah, I'm not exactly feng shui. I'm more of a clusterfuck, both on the inside and in Animal Crossing.
We're getting real deep here.
But you know what? That's okay. Nothing wrong with that, folks.
So, what would you say your favourite game, or number one at least, what's your number one game of 2020?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2 remake.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Good shout. I've literally just started playing that the last couple of days, actually.
It's fucking amazing. And I played Tony Hawk 5.
Yeah, that was not quite as good, let's just say.
I don't know, I had 2 people tell me, I thought it was good, and I just...
Really?
I can only assume they said that because there was literally no other competition.
They're like, I really like that slam move. That was great.
Fucking slam. Remember when Tony Hawk would slam after he'd do the 900? The board never broke.
Try and forget about Tony Hawk's 5. But yeah, Tony Hawk 1 and 2, though, it was made by people who actually care about the franchise, I guess.
I know, thank God. Never expect that out of Activision, but they've been, Crash 4 I heard was pretty good.
Yeah, Crash 4, and they obviously did the remasters of Crash Trilogy and Spyro Trilogy, so they're on a roll really with that stuff. And rumour has it, there could even be Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 coming out.
Hey, well, theoretically speaking, if that happened, I'd throw money at it.
I would as well, because I don't know about yourself, as much as I love Tony Hawk 1 and 2, I had an N64, Tony Hawk 1 and 2.
Me too. That was how I experienced them.
Yeah, I had Tony Hawk 3 and 4 on GameCube, and that was where I spent all my years playing was Tony Hawk 3 and 4.
Now, I missed out on 3 and 4 because I
really?
skipped over those, went to Underground.
Those are good games as well, though.
Underground 2 especially.
Yeah. I think that was like the last game I missed American Wasteland.
I literally have that right in front of me.
Oh, really?
For the GameCube.
Nice. So what would you say is your favourite skate part in Tony Hawk's 1 and 2?
Is it New York? Yeah, I think it's New York. Well, I think in 1 I'm partial to the warehouse.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It's so iconic.
It's like the smallest level in all of Tony Hawk's, and yeah, it's like so iconic, like you say.
And online, it's nuts.
Yeah.
I'm over here trying to get 100,000 points. Someone has 3 million on the other side of the map.
Yeah, that's cool. I do like, is it the air hanger one from Tony Hawk's 2, which is kind of like almost a recreation of the warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's like a different take on it.
Well, it's better than the N64 version.
Yeah. I played the N64 version knowing nothing better at the time, but I still enjoyed it back then. But yeah, playing it now is a little bit rough.
I will say this game's lack of the N64's badly put together versions of the songs, that's going to take at least negative 75 points off the game for me. These weird loops they created. Make sure the word shit doesn't get in there.
But,
yeah.
I mean, what's your favourite track in those games? Music track. Superman.
Yeah, Superman by Goldfinger.
Yeah, it has to be, doesn't it, really?
Although there's a lot of winners in there. By the way, just a little random thing. During this quarantine thing, Goldfinger, they did a quarantine performance of that song.
Really? Oh, I didn't even know that. That was cool.
Yeah, all in their separate locations. Really good performance. I'd recommend checking it out.
Yeah, I will do, yeah. Yuri, thank you so much for coming on and telling us about your 5 favourite games of the year. I really appreciate this.
Happy to do it. Thank you for inviting such an obscure channel such as I.
Well, I'm sure people are already aware of you anyway, but if you would like to plug your stuff, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, you plug away.
Sure, I make videos on occasion on my channel, Yuriofwind. I stream a bunch on Twitch, Yuriofwind. I have a Twitter, it's called Yuriofwind. And
It's good to keep it all unified.
Patreon, that's called Yuriofwind.
Yeah, plug that, yeah, go for that.
Oh, also I have a Discord, but I don't know what that's called. Probably Yuriofwind. If you see anything else, it's probably not me, though.
Yeah, thanks again, man.
No, happy to do it. And also, happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays and hope you have a good New Year, because we're recording this on the 29th at the moment, so yeah, have a good New Year.
Love you all. Bye-bye.